Bryan and Bobby. Ooh, Bryan and Bobby.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
I mean, you can't guess where we are. We're on a boat.
Yeah, Bob, I got my life jacket ready, but why are we in a boat?
Because I want to be like Noah and the Ark.
You mean the guy who put the animals in a boat, 2 by 2?
Yeah, and the Great Flood, when it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But instead of Noah's Ark, it's going to be Bobby's Ark.
But why, Bob?
Well, because a boat would be very handy in case there's a flood, Constable Bryan.
That's true, Bobby. I mean, we've both got our life jackets, so that's good work.
Yeah, excellent. Then this is a place for me then. But, doesn't look like rain anytime soon yet, though.
No, might leave my life jacket for a bit as well, Bob.
So, where do you reckon those animals are at?
Good question. I don't know, mate. I really don't know.
Bryan and Bobby.
Do you know what a flood is, Bob?
I know that they've got something to do with water.
Well, that's a good start.
Well, that's all that matters. Because I just need enough water to get the ark afloat.
You're right about the water part, Bob, but floods can be a really dangerous hazard. Let me demonstrate something to you. Where's your water bowl?
Oh, there it is. It's full of water.
Round you come, Bob. Now, let's pretend that your bowl is a river or a lake.
Oh, and that's the rain.
That's it, Bob.
Oh, lots of rain.
Exactly. And what's happening?
Oh, the water's going everywhere. All over the boat.
And that's just what happens in a flood, Bobby. The water goes where it's not supposed to.
Oh, like on your shoe.
Oh, disaster.
Oh, I've got an easy solution to stop the flood.
Well, what's that?
Drink the water. Go on, big fella. Bottoms up.
I don't think so, Bob. It's just pretend. Why don't we have a look and see what happens in a real flood?
Oh, wow. Look at all the water. It's everywhere.
Exactly. A flood happens when a river or a lake gets too full. The water rises over the banks and goes everywhere.
But why does it do that?
Well, often there's been lots of rain or a storm, so there's too much water and it's got to go somewhere. Floods can be very dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
Lots of reasons, Bob. The water can be moving really, really quickly, it can rise very rapidly, and it's also very deep.
Oh, that's great for my ark, though.
Well, not really, Bobby, because in that water there can be lots of debris. Debris from buildings, debris from houses, and even big tree branches like this. You wouldn't want to be hit by this, would you, Bob?
Oh, no, I expect it would hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's why it pays to steer clear of floods, especially those big tree branches, because it does really hurt. Oh!
Hang on, Skippy.
So now we know what a flood is, Bob. We can plan what to do in case one strikes.
So we can get the animals ready to get on Bobby's ark, eh?
Not quite, Bobby. It's really important to develop a household emergency plan.
What's that when it's at home?
Well, a household emergency plan is something that you and your family should do together so that you're prepared in case a flood strikes.
Oh, all right.
But it's also really important that your class at school does one as well.
Special pamphlet here.
Who knows where you might be when a flood's on its way?
So, what's the plan, Sam?
My name's Bryan.
No, that's what it's called. See?
Oh, right you are. The plan, Stan,
That's Bobby.
is to work out things in advance rather than wait until the day of the flood.
So, what are they talking about?
Things like what to do so you can meet up with your family or where the nearest safe place is.
Like up a ladder?
Not quite, Bobby, but close. Where the nearest high ground is.
Oh, so what's that?
It's a survival kit.
What's all that stuff?
Well, this is all the stuff that we're going to need for our emergency survival kit, Bobby.
Oh,
Shall we go through it then?
okay.
Okay, so we've got a torch, batteries, can opener, first aid kit, sleeping bag, enough food and water for 3 days, pet food.
Oh, did they say pet food?
Yes, Bobby, I did. Toilet paper, radios, extra clothing.
Did you say pet food?
Yes, Bobby, I did. And also any other medicine you might need as well.
Oh, Constable Bryan?
Yes, Bob.
I've just had a brilliant idea.
Go on.
Okay. Let's play a game of memory.
Hey, that's a great idea. That way we'll be able to remember what's in our emergency survival kit.
Okay, so all you do is you look at all these things on the table and then you close your eyes and I'll take some away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, good. Here we go. Are you ready, Bob? Okay, let's have a look. We've got the sleeping bag, the first aid kit, the torch, the batteries, the only thing that's missing is the pet food. Hey, Bob, you can't eat that now, buddy. It's needed in case of an emergency. I mean, what are you going to feed all the animals on the ark?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. But it was an emergency, Constable Bryan. I was hungry.
Right. So we have our plan, Bob, and we have our kit. What else do we need?
Gumboot?
Well, they'll certainly help, but what about pets and animals, Bob?
Oh, well, aren't they coming with us on the ark?
Not everybody will have an ark, Bob. You need to include pets and animals on your evacuation plan.
Too right.
What happens if you have pets and animals that can't come with you, Bob?
Like elephants.
I was thinking more like sheep and cattle, Bob. If you live on a farm, then you've got to release the stock from its pens so they can move to higher ground.
So, we're super ready in case there's a flood. Only, so how do we know if a flood is coming?
Good question. Any ideas?
Go outside and look for the flood?
No, not a good idea, Bobby. Stay inside until you're told otherwise. A flood is most likely to happen after a really, really big storm and lots of rain.
Oh, okay, so you wait until the floodwater comes to you.
Might be too late by then, Bobby. The best way is to listen to see if there's any civil defence flood warnings. They're the people who help us deal with disasters.
All right, so turn on the radio then.
Well, no news about floods, Bob, but it's always pays to check.
Oh, I love that song. Do you want to dance, Constable Bryan?
Sure, why not, Bob? Hey, Bob, you've got it. Well done, man. Hey, Bob, what you doing?
Oh, I got all, Bryan. Well, I thought we could pretend this puddle in my bowl was a flood so we could practice.
Hey, that's a great idea. That way we'll know what to do when there's a flood.
Yeah, easy peasy. Help! 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 Come on, Bryan, there's a flood in the middle of that pool!
Bob, there's no need to panic because we know what to do.
What, take a drink?
No.
Go for a swim?
It's the worst thing we could do, Bob. We might get swept away.
I know. Turn the radio on.
Good one.
Oh, that's right. To listen out for civil defence flood warning.
Grab the survival plan.
Excellent.
So everyone knows what to do.
Grab the emergency kit.
Way to go. So that way we're well prepared.
And most importantly, make sure someone hasn't eaten all the pet food. So I guess we're all ready to board Bobby's ark.
Guys?
No thanks.
Well, why not?
Well, they're not animals for a starter, Bobby, and it's way too dangerous out on the water.
Oh, okay. Well, then where shall we go?
Well, we've got to stay where we are until we're told otherwise.
Attention, attention. All people who are pretending to be in a flood, please evacuate to high ground.
It's a good thing we sussed out where higher ground was before, eh, guys?
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go then.
If there was a flood, I would get onto higher ground. Pack the only essentials like canned food and a radio, a battery-operated one. I would get to higher ground and get all the essential things like medicines if I needed some and things like that.
So here we are on higher ground, Bobby, safe and sound.
Just as well the flood was just pretend, eh, Constable Bryan?
Yeah, buddy, but at least we know what to do now if there is a real flood. Make sure you prepared your emergency household plan and survival kit.
And listen to your radio to see if there's a flood warning.
And move to higher ground if required.
And whatever you do, stay away from the water.
So you're off this Bobby's Arks thing now then?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to give it a miss.
Good work. Hey, guys, see you next time, and remember, think smart.
Stay safe.
And keep your cool. Ka kite. Hey, so, Bob, you've learnt your lesson to stay away from floods.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not just that, though. I couldn't find any animals that just wanted to come with me. We can always try the zoo.
The zoo?
Yeah, that way we can get elephants.
Elephants?
Yeah. How big's our trailer?
For more info about this program and some cool things to do, visit www.bryanandbobby.co.nz. Just make sure it's Bryan with a Y.
Bryan and Bobby brought to you by Blue Light Ventures and Trillium Trust with the help of New Zealand On Air.
Bye.